Um, Next, facilitates paid disposition of minors' case in court and prepare them to be returned integrated with the family, a community monitoring and supervision of aftercare, monitoring um, service and intervention are the following: social service, individual group counseling, individual, group, or family therapy and value information session. Next, home life service or provision of basic needs such as good clothing, shelter, and development of values and appropriate social and like skill. Educational services, formal and non-formal and special education in preparation of independent living after youth offender will be discharged from center. Psychological service, provision of psychological and psychiatric assessment and evaluation, psychotherapy, um, health service, provision of medical and dental examination. 6. Livelihood service. These are productive activities in preparation for future economic independence and selection of vocation of the youth and offender. Next, according to the youth interest, capacity, and skill, they are being helped to plan for income generating projects which will help them earn while inside the center of teaching them the value of saving money, teamwork, honesty, hard work, and sense of responsibility. Recreational and cultural activities. Activities that seeks to enhance the moral and spiritual development of the residents such as sports and athletics, arts and craft, and celebrating of special events like celebration of cheer, birthdays, and families days. These activities and programs are source of pleasure as well as means by the youth can release tension, sites, aggression, and hostility. 8. Community participation. These are involved of residents in selected activities that develop their sense of social responsibility and community belongings. 9. Spiritual enrichment. Religious activities and Bible studies wherein the youth are given the opportunity to experience the divine intervention and comfort of God as an ultimate source of help to their problems. Presidential Decree Number 603 and the Child and Youth Welfare Code. Article 1. Declaration of Policy. The children is one of the most important asset of the nation. Every effort should be exerted asset of nation. Every effort should be exerted to promote in his welfare and enhance his opportunity for a useful and happy life. The child is not a mere creature of the state, hence his individual traits and aptitude should be cultivated to the most insofar as they do not um, conflict with the general welfare. The molding of the characters of the child start at the home. Consequently, every member of the family should arrive to make the home of wholesome and humanous place as its atmosphere and condition will be greatly influence the child development. Attached to the home and uh, attached to the home and string families should be encouraged but not to extent of making the home isolated and unconcerned with the interests of community and country. The natural right of duty of parent is to, in the rearing of the child for civic efficiency, should receive the aid and support to the government. Other institutions like the school, the church, and the guide of the community in the general should assist the home and state in the endeavor and prepare the child for the responsibility of adulthood. Article 2, Title and Scope of Code. The code shall be known as the Child and the Youth Welfare Code. It shall apply to persons below 20 and 21 years of age, except those emancipated in the accordance with the law. Child or minor or youth as used in this code shall refer to such person. Right of the child. All children shall be entitled the rights herein set forth without distinction as to legitimacy of illegitimacy, sex, social status, religious, political antecedents, and other factors. Every child is endowed with the dignity and worth of human being from 2. Every child has the right to wholesome family life like that provide from the love, care, and understanding, guidance, and counseling and moral material security. The dependent or abundance child shall be provided with the nearest subtitle for a home. Every child has the right to well-rounded development of his personality to the end of and that he may become a happy, useful, and effective member of society. The gifted child be given opportunity and encouraged to develop his physical talent. The emotionally disturbed of social adjusted child shall be treated with sympathy and understanding and shall be entitled to treatment and competent care. Competent. The physically or mentally handicapped child shall be given the treatment, education, and care required by his particular condition. Fourth, every child has the right to a balanced diet, adequate clothing, sufficient shelter, proper medical attention, and all the basic physical requirements of a healthy and vigorous life. Every child has the right to be brought up in atmosphere or morality and relitude of enrichment and strengthening of his character. Every child has the right to an education uh, commensurate with his ability and to develop of his skill for improvement of his capacity for service to himself and his fellow men.